Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
It's a pretty special edition of Go Island today. We're on stage here at the Port Theatre, right in the middle of the first ever Nanaimo Child Development Center Telethon. It's a behind-the-scenes look today on Go Island. On today's show, celebrating with the Nanaimo and District Hospital Foundation, Grandmother's Ride for Africa, and a love affair with song. That and more in the next 30 minutes. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, and in case you weren't aware and you missed it, the first ever Nanaimo Child Development Telethon took place right here at the Port Theatre on Sunday, September the 29th, a huge cooperative effort between the CDC, the Port Theatre, and of course Shaw TV. We have some of our colleagues from Victoria up. You can see Dan Khan and Sucheta Singh in the background. It's 8 hours of live broadcast. We'll bring you the results of this successful telethon before we get to the end of this edition of Go Island. But first, here's a little bit of vagueness for you. Shaw recently ran a contest. The Nanaimo and District Hospital Foundation won. The rest, I'm going to leave up to Derek Johnstone to fill you in on. We're feeling the love all over the place here at Shaw TV and on Go Island today. We are in the Port Theatre lobby. We're right in the middle of the first ever Nanaimo Child Development Center Telethon, a cooperative effort between the CDC, Shaw TV, and the Port Theatre. This is Michelle. How are things going?
It's going great. It's fabulous.
Now, I think a lot of people, if you either know the Child Development Center or you don't.
Yeah, you've been touched. You don't have to go very far before you know someone who's been touched by the center, for sure.
How important do you think the services are that you offer?
Well, from a first-hand experience, they're vital. I actually call the center the jewel of Nanaimo. Having the kind of help that we need, that we provide for families, is incredible.
And there's a long history. The Child Development Center was established in 1967. It's 46 years old, and it even had another name before that?
Yes, it did. The Kinsman Child Development Center at one time, and then the Nanaimo Cerebral Palsy Association. So, yes.
Lots of growing. It went from 7 families and children back then to more than 1,800 today. What kind of growth can you see in the future?
Well, I think awareness it increases the number of referrals that are coming through. So hopefully we have 300 children on the wait list, or about 300 children waiting 5 months for services. You increase that, we're looking at 2,100 people or children and their families. So,
who's this guy beside us?
This is Cody, a former CDC client or child, a grown man now. It's good to have him back with us and see him.
It's Cody, and I think one of the things I notice is that people who have had direct contact with the CDC stick around.
Yes.
And that really says a lot.
Yes, absolutely. It's nice to have the visitors back and see the growth that goes through as they come right from birth. That's the thing, right from birth to 19 years of age, the center provides services.
Okay, now by the time our viewers watch this edition of Go Island, the telethon is over and done with, but that does not mean that you still can't donate. How do people contribute?
Absolutely. You can contribute online, nanaimocdc.com for sure. Tax receipts for those people who donate. There is a special on right now for anyone who donates $100 or more, which will be ongoing till January. The artist Dwayne Wenzel is providing a free print to those people as well, and 20% of his website sales as well. So dwaynewenzel.com, you can check it out on the CDC website.
Thank you, Michelle, for everything that you do. Thanks for hanging out, Cody.
Thank you. and guess what? I am from Greece.
Okay. Excellent. It's nice to meet everybody here at the Port Theatre lobby, all getting behind the Nanaimo Child Development Center, who does so much good work in this community for the children and the families. We'll be back with more on Go Island after a short break. Still to come today on Go, the final total at the Nanaimo Child Development Center's Telethon, a love affair with a song, and moving from metal to wood. That and more still to come today on Go. So this is going to look like a panda. You're using black and white.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason we're here in the lobby at the Port Theatre tying animal balloons with Crazy Chris is because we are right smack in the middle of the first ever Nanaimo Child Development Telethon. It took place on Sunday, September the 29th, a huge success. We're raising a lot of money for a pivotal organization in our community. It's all for a good cause. You can visit NanaimoCDC.com to donate if you missed the telethon today, and we'll reveal our fundraising total before the end of this edition of Go Island. How much longer to go on this thing?
This one takes a few minutes. There are about eight different twists that you do to make the different things, and learning those and learning it's basically patterns.
And that looks pretty close to a panda if you ask me. Very cute. We're going to throw things over now to one local grandmother whose personal experience is not only a win for grandmothers on Vancouver Island, but in Africa as well. Here's Kate Brown in the Comox Valley. We're inside what we call our major production mobile here at Shaw TV on Vancouver Island. This is the truck that you see at the legislature covering Voice of the Province and This Week in BC. This is also the truck that we bring down to Departure Bay for our bathtub race coverage, and it does other special sporting events across Vancouver Island as well. And today it is a control room central for the first ever Nanaimo Child Development Center. That's Christine directing there. We've got Cameron McLean doing some script assisting here. One of our volunteers, Dax Cushman, is there keeping things in line. There's an audio booth back there, and if I stay here talking much longer, they might yell at me because it's a little bit distracting. So, have you ever fallen in love with a song? Maria Manna has. Here's James Green. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We're here in the beautiful Port Theatre in the middle of the first ever Nanaimo Child Development Center telethon. And on stage right now, singing his little heart out, is Parker Schmidt. He was a 2011 finalist in the Next Star, and I just heard him say that he's on his way to Seattle into a recording studio there. A huge variety of talent appearing in the telethon this year, and we're looking forward to the headliner later, Rick Scott, along with the Kerplunks, a show that he's written specifically for the Child Development Center. We're going to head over now to meet a gentleman who started his career in steelwork and eventually found that he has a huge passion for working with raw wood, and it's actually a story that Kelly Robinson here put together. Delphin Designs is one of many art studios opening their doors for the Gabriola Thanksgiving Gallery Tour that runs over the long weekend that is coming up, Thanksgiving, October 12th, 13th, and 14th. You can visit artsgabriola.ca for full details. That brings us to the end of this edition of Go Island, but it would not be complete if we weren't able to tell you the grand total for the amount of money that was raised for the Nanaimo Child Development Center here at the first annual telethon. The best way to share that with you is to take actually what happened off air in the finale bit.
See it? You're going to be able to see it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Woo! Wow, and I can't see the numbers back there. We have $28,147. $28,147. The Shaw Bear is here, and we're not done yet. You can still call. We have a finale song. Show your support, and thank you so much for being a part of everything that's taken place here today.
An amazing accomplishment for the first ever Child Development Center telethon, a partnership between the CDC, the Port Theatre, and of course Shaw TV all across Vancouver Island. It's been a true pleasure and honor playing a small part in all of the hard work that's taken place on stage and behind the scenes to make this telethon possible. Well, thank you for watching Go Island, and we will see you next time.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's hair and aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.